Hey guys, I'm Professor Hill. If you're watching this video, it means that you're taking Summer 1 classes with me in Federal Government 2305, or you Googled something really weird to find this on YouTube. So, if you are the first one, stick around and keep listening because you're going to need this information for the course. So, if you want to contact me over the summer course, the best two ways to do that are going to be through my email, which is chill@kilgore.edu. So, chill, CHILL, at kilgore.edu, or through Blackboard Messenger. Those are going to be the best two ways to get a hold of me. I do have an office. It's Old Main 116, and there is a phone in here. That information is going to be included in your syllabus. But I'm probably not going to be here. If for some reason you absolutely need to meet me in person, you're first going to need to contact me, like I said, through that email or through Blackboard. It's really important for you guys to check Blackboard over the course. It's only 5 weeks. So if there's any important messages or anything that I need to address to the entire class, I'm going to do it through Blackboard Messenger. So try and log on at least once a day and check that just to make sure you don't miss anything. I'm going to do the same throughout the entirety of this 5 weeks. So one of the first things that I want to break down here is the course. What are you going to be graded on? First off is going to be quizzes. Quizzes are 15% of your grade. Second off is discussion boards and journals. Those are going to be 10% of your grade. Now, right now, I want to go ahead and address plagiarism and AI. So plagiarism is copying someone else's work as your own or not giving them credit for citing their sources. AI. A lot of people think it's an easy way to get their stuff done. We do check for that. And if you get caught using AI twice, you're going to end up failing the course. So please don't do that. This is only 10% of your grade. Uh, you have a better chance of passing the course just not doing those kinds of assignments as opposed to using AI to cheat. Please do the assignments. But like I said, if you're going to use AI, I'm going to run it through AI checkers. If it comes up, I'm going to give it a 0. And if it happens twice, I'm going to have to fail you for the class. So again, it's not a great idea. You can use AI for ideas. You can use it for outlines whenever you're doing assignments, but don't use it to do your work for you because that's going to show up. It's going to flag, and then I have to give it a 0. So let's try and stay away from that. Okay. The game is worth 10% of your overall grade. It's a pretty easy assignment. You can do it as many times as you want until you get 100, if that's the grade that you're looking for, which I suggest doing. It's kind of like a really, really simple version of the Sims game, where you're going to run through and kind of learn how the executive branch works in Washington. Uh, and I mean, I've done it a few times just to check it out. It's not that difficult. Please get it done. That's going to be due the very first week of class. That's going to be due on June 8th. Now, the letter, that is going to be 15% of your overall grade. In the letter, you're going to write a letter to your congressman, your federal congressman. Don't mix it up and use your state congressman because that's going to get significant points docked off of the assignment. So make sure you write your federal congressman. So that would be your federal House of Representative member, okay, from your district. And that's going to be, like I said, 15% of your grade. There's going to be a folder in Blackboard for both of those assignments, and it's going to have a little more information if you need any help getting started, how that's supposed to look, how it's going to be laid out. The letter is going to need to be written in Google Docs, and you're going to need to give me the link to those Google Docs when you upload the assignment. That link needs to have editor turned on. That way I can look and I can use a program called Write Human so that I can actually watch you write your letter in Google Docs. Okay, so it's a way that we can kind of monitor the work. All right, and it's going to have to be done like that, or I'm not going to be able to grade it. Again, there will be more stuff in Blackboard to help you do that if right now you're not quite sure how that works. All right, and the letter, like I said, is 15% of your grade. Exams are going to be 50% of your overall grade. You're going to have two. You're going to have a midterm and a final. Now, the midterm is going to open up on week 3. It's going to be due on June 22nd. So it's going to open on the 16th. It's going to be due on the 22nd. On week 2, I'm going to give you a review on Blackboard. It'll be in that week's assignments. You can use that to study for the midterm. As long as you study for it, there's no reason that you shouldn't get a really good grade on it. And then, of course, we have the final, which is going to be due on July 3rd. And that'll open up on June 30th. Now, July 3rd is a Thursday. All of your assignments that I give you are going to be due on the Sunday after they're given, with exception of that last week. That last week that opens up on June 30th, all those assignments, quizzes, discussion boards, journals, the final exam, all of that's going to be due on July 3rd. That's the end of the semester, and I'll need to get the grades in pretty soon after that. So make sure to have all of that stuff on the last week in by July 3rd. If you need anything, like I said, you can always reach out to me on Blackboard or through my email, and I will make sure to get back to you during the week. I'm going to check it every day, and I'll be back with you within 24 hours, normally a little bit sooner. On the weekends, I'm going to check it at least once on Saturday. Most likely, I'm going to check it a few times on Saturday and a few times on Sunday, just so I make sure that you guys are getting everything that you need. So that's it. That's kind of the outline for this course. And I look forward to teaching it. I hope you look forward to taking it. And make sure you watch your videos that I post every week and read your chapters. Those are going to help you with your quizzes. And as long as you're doing those things, like I said, there's no reason that everyone shouldn't pass. So watch the videos, read the chapters, do your quizzes, discussion boards, journals, study for your midterm and your final, do your major assignments, and we should all have a really good semester. All right. Thanks, and look forward to the video coming up this week, next week. Then every week we'll have a little something, whether it be me or it be someone else. There's always going to be something to help you understand the material that we're going over. Thanks.